They usually relate public housing to the projects. It was gang related, it was prostitution, it was drug inhabited, it was terrible. And now this is far from the projects. This is modernized, up to date, well kept, a good and decent environment for children, for everybody.
You know, we're talking about washers and dryers in the units, elevators, and all the great amenities that go with it. One of the residents stopped me mid-presentation and said, "That sounds great. It sounds wonderful to live in a new place, but how's my life going to get better?" The responsibility to answer that question made us truly pause.
Chris, he says, "Well, what would you wish for?" I wanted to be able to be outside and be with my community, my neighbors, and the residents here.
So for us as a housing authority, we firmly believe that we're past that point, just providing housing. We need to embrace and incorporate much more holistic sustainability, and that's every aspect of people's lives, revitalizing neighborhoods and revitalizing communities and cities. We're out here at Park Avenue, our Park Avenue redevelopment, 15-acre area in the middle of the city that for years people have driven around and avoided. With the mixed income approach, the fundamental concept is just to take away that isolation, where affordable units offered inside a mixed income community, so it's seamless with the greater community. Renewable energy components we're able to put together here is pretty exciting for us. We have a 100 kW photovoltaic PV system on the roof here. Out at Bennick Park Place, we're able to utilize geothermal wells, which provide assistance with heating and cooling and provide direct water heating for the entire facility.
And when you can have zero utility bill, you're blessed.
A LEED Platinum affordable housing project is a great example for the nation and an important thing to demonstrate. It's really an achievement.
1099 Osage building, we're excited because it's our first phase in the Lama Lincoln Park neighborhood. Right out of the gate, we want to be able to respect and reflect the history and the heritage that's there. People keep talking about the spirit of La Alma. This mural really pull from that spirit and be able to put that in such a grand scale on the side of this building. It's a flagship.
People will be able to see it from the light rail. With the light rail so close, you could just walk to it. I used it for everything. Everything.
Being able to get rid of your car and rely on public transportation and bike share access and car share access, and these are things that are central to us revitalizing neighborhoods and revitalizing communities and cities. Community gardens at Westwood Mulroy have now turned into a social connector for the entire site. It was something that we thought would activate the space, but the residents have grabbed it, have taken it on for themselves, and truly loving that space. And now we've got folks that are signed up for a whole slew of cooking classes. We've got canning classes.
The class that we have here is all Denver Housing Authority residents. We have this beautiful sustainability park that we want to take advantage of, bringing together people from a community that may never have seen each other before or interacted before.
And so we were able to bring in some health counselors, people that could talk about healthy food access. That spearheaded our entire conversation around not just urban gardens, but urban farming.
We've been trying to just grow fruits and vegetables here on the DHA farm, just to help people out in the community, just sell people fresh food on the name your price basis. The people here aren't lucky enough to have good supermarkets.
Our sustainability part, working directly on healthy food access issues.
The Denver Housing Authority has been amazing. We are sitting on a farm that's almost an acre large, and it wouldn't exist without DHA. They offered us the opportunity of a lifetime, which is to develop a permanent farm here right underneath the beautiful Denver skyline. So Greenleaf is a nonprofit organization training high school students how to become urban farmers. We have fun together, we get silly, we work really hard. We're very committed to this shared vision of building food justice in Denver.
At the end of the day, you have like green on your hands, just dirt under your fingernails, and it actually feels kind of good.
Above all, Greenleaf is a community.
we work with our friends, and it's different, it's nice, and we're like a small family.
I think that Denver Housing Authority does a great job at really putting their vision for what community can look like into practice. The Sustainability Park is a perfect example of that.
DHA has always had the community and the residents first priority.
I don't even consider this housing. I consider it my home, period.
It's not just building buildings to house people. It's not even just building green energy efficient buildings, though that's incredibly important. Bringing a holistic approach to true sustainability. If we can lift up the residents of public housing in that way, we see a much more dynamic urban citizen, and it makes for a better city.